This SolidWorks video is an update on creating the caster assembly drawing because there were a few changes in release 2013 and also a clarification on cosmetic threads because the other thing that happened in 2013 is that the process for applying cosmetic threads appears to have undergone a change. Whether that was intentional or not, I'm not sure. So I have a sheet of paper. I have the top view of the caster assembly. First thing I'm going to do is select the top view, go over to the left, and indicate that I want to show the hidden line so that I can see through it. So the change in creating sections that has happened in 2013 is that when you go to View Layout and you pick the section view now, it allows you to select the kind of cutting line that you're going to be using rather than sketching a cutting line in advance. I want a horizontal line, so I'm going to pick the horizontal button over on the left-hand side. Now I'm going to move up. I'm going to say go right through these bolts by picking the center. But I want this to be an offset section, so I'm going to pick this little notch tool, notch offset. When I pick the notch offset, it asks me to indicate where the notch starts, which is going to be right here, and then where the notch stops, which is going to be over here between the bolt and the side of the axle support. Then you indicate how deep it goes, in which point you can snap to the midpoint of the axle. Pick the green checkbox. I'm just going to say we'll worry about the selection scope later on. Make sure the arrows are going in the right direction, then drag this down. It looks like that. Now, just like it was before, if you go in here now, you need to right click, go to Properties, open up the Selection Scope window, which is right here, and then go and select the bolt, indicate Don't Cut All Instances, select the nut, Don't Cut All Instances, select the washer, Don't Cut All Instances, and then make sure you select the shaft, pick OK, and then it looks like that. Now, we had some difficulty in class trying to apply a cosmetic thread using the techniques that we've used in prior releases. So this is a system that appears to work every time. We'll find out right now if it's going to. Before doing anything, select the view, go down to the feature manager, and instead of having draft quality, select high quality for cosmetic thread display. Once you've done that, clear out of here, go up to annotation, and pick model items. When you pick model items, it gives you things that you can bring in directly from the model. By default, dimensions is selected as though you were going to bring in all the dimensions used for the individual part files. That is almost always a bad idea, so don't select that. Clear it instead. So clear it, and then I want you to go down to the cosmetic thread tab, which is right here. Once you pick the cosmetic thread tab, it's asking you to select the feature. Go in here and pick the feature. Pick OK, and you can see a cosmetic thread was added, and that cosmetic thread is exactly what it's supposed to look like. It used to be you didn't have to set the display to high quality before you did that. If you now have it placed and change it to draft quality, it shows you hidden lines going all the way down through, and that's not what you want it to look like. So why there is a draft quality, I'm not actually sure. But that's how the cosmetic thread gets put in here. Don't forget to hide your tangent edges on this, and then go and make all the changes you need to make to the section lines. But this technique appears to work every time. If you change to high quality, then go over to Insert Model Items from Annotation, pick the bolt itself directly, it'll give you the cosmetic thread. As long as we're in here, let's clarify one other thing as well. On the first video that I did, I showed you that if you had a projected view to the right-hand side that looked something like this, and you wanted to show the hidden lines that represent the back of the wheel, you could do that by selecting the edge, right-clicking. In the earlier releases, it would be down here someplace, but now Show Hide is up here. Show Hidden Edges, and all the hidden edges come in for that wheel. So they come in with a hidden line type. It doesn't always look like a hidden line type, and it's because you've got more than one edge showing. Now, the other thing is I've got this hidden line showing, and if I didn't want that, I could pick it, go up here to Hide Show Edges. Doesn't look like anything happened because, again, there's more than one there. Pick it again. Show Hide Edges, pick it again. Finally, I get rid of the three that are sitting on top of the one I want, but if I don't want to see that at all, I can do this. Up here where I have hidden lines that look a little funny, Show Hide Edges, Show Hide Edges. So now we've gotten rid of the two that are on top of the ones that are behind, so now it shows up as a hidden edge. The only problem is it's showing it in the back, and that's not the one I want. So let's see if I get rid of this and get rid of this, and then go back and say bring this back and bring this back. Those are the ones I do want. And now you see there's a hidden edge showing here, so they both show up right.